I'm Ian Canfield. Ludo are here today at K-Rock 2. How are you?
Good.
Super do.
Let's start by getting a little bit of history on the band. The kind of early origins of the group were when you were all in different college towns, right? But trying to keep a band together and working on music.
Kind of these two, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, he and I started out, we had big visions of having the band, but we just had the two of us, so we played acoustic together. And we did that while we were in college.
You had like big rock visions, and then suddenly you were like, "Oh, there's only two of us, so then maybe we can make a go of it acoustically, right?"
Yeah. Well, yeah. We just said we got to, don't make any excuses. Play every night, no matter what. And so we started hitting it and promising people we'd be back with our full band that didn't exist and a record that hadn't been recorded. And so then we had to put our money where our mouths had been.
Right. Sometimes the best way to get a job is to say you've already got it, right? So if you say there's a band and there's an album and everything, then it will come, right?
It's kind of been our motto. I think that's why we're here today, actually, too.
We told everyone we were coming to K-Rock.
And then here you are.
Yeah.
So the idea of getting a full band around you, was that because you wanted to stick to that intention, or were you thinking like, wow, if it's just going to be the two of us, we're just going to end up arguing and this will go nowhere. We need some other people to kind of balance it out.
It was always supposed to be, a full band thing. It's just we couldn't get guys who would stick around long enough, and be committed to it. So.
And what criteria did the rest of the guys have that meant they would stick around?
Basically, it was drop out of school or quit your job or break up with your girlfriend or move out of your house and move into a tiny little crap hole with us where there was nothing guaranteed and just reach for the stars.
Wow.
So
we couldn't wait. There was a line around the corner, obviously.
So many people were like, I want to give up all of my comfort to be with you guys in a night.
Did you have a checklist where you like, okay, dumped the girlfriend, left the house, left the apartment? Yeah, it was like, basically. Okay, right, you can join now.
Yeah.
It's amazing how choosy we were, I think, at that point for what little we offered.
Yeah,
but
exactly. We offered nothing.
It worked out.
And how about the sound of the band? Because starting off acoustically with just the two of you and then almost getting the right personalities on board was like the first thing. Did the sound of the band then change before you became like, the sound that we know now on like the major label debut?
Well, I think the songs had been written for the sort of this big full-on five-piece rock band, but I mean, absolutely, with each member, as people showed up and did their own things, like they completely left. People, we build every song from the ground up, and
I think it's changed too, just with the five of us being there. From this is our third album that just came out. We put two out on our own, and even there's quite a progression even just from those three albums too. So I think it's still kind of.
And also,
we'll get there someday.
If you look at the history of the band so far, a progression in sort of achievements as well, because if the music has progressed, you're now at a stage where there's radio play, there's some MTV play and stuff like that. So you're still getting a kick out of switching on the TV and going like, oh look, that's us, and
No, I got old. I mean, I got old really quick. No, are you kidding? It's awesome. It's amazing. I don't know why it's happening. It's great.
We also miss a lot of it. I mean, we're gone and playing shows, so we don't.
But we get lots of text messages from people.
I just saw you.
You're in the newspaper. You're on.
Other people get to enjoy.
You're at
mom's
Walmart.
On top of it.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Nancy.
So she's sending regular email updates of like where you've been, what you've been seen on, where she's heard you.
She Googles Ludo every 8 hours and then sends me emails about what she finds.
I'm glad she does it in like shifts. It's almost like professionally done.
It's intense.
Tell me about what is almost like a mission statement about entertaining people without dumbing them down, right?
Yeah, well, I mean that's something that we sort of said from the beginning because I feel like you kind of it sort of feels a little too much sometimes. Like you either have to be making art or you have to be just like have a monkey on a chain dancing around. Like,
so it's art or dumb rock. There's no middle ground.
And so to us, like we consider ourselves to appreciate intelligent things, but at the same time, can have a good time. It's okay.
Well, you can have a good time and it can matter to you also at the same time,
So,
having said that, tell me about this ambition you've got to do a show with Guar.
I think that's the first we've heard of it, but
I wasn't aware of that.
But now considering it,
I'm sure I said that at some point. That would be amazing.
Yeah, as long as we get to dress up too.
Yeah, okay. So as long as you get to share the costumes and the wardrobe.
We'll switch. They do like a nothing show and we do a dressed up.
Right, they go like Kiss unmasked, and you go on as Guar.
Yeah.
Maybe you could swap set lists. Like they could do a Ludo set, and you could go on and sing songs from Scumdogs of the Universe.
I would love that.
That'd be awesome.
Wow, imagine your mother Googling that.
I
Yeah.
would love it.
Yeah.
Andrew, I found Scumdogs of the Universe.
Well, there we go. We know what the next stage is then in the in your
Yeah.
plan for world domination.
Noir thing.
All right, you're going to play for us live. Thanks for coming in and talking today.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.